One of the most important things to focus on in your business is the profit and your ability to generate profit. My name is David Hogan. My company is called Maximize Business, and I help ambitious entrepreneurs generate sales in a smarter way to enjoy better profits over the long run. The old way of looking at your business in terms of how you analyze it was you looked at the top of the page, you'd look at the amount of sales that you created, then you'd look at the expenses that you incurred for your business. And if you're lucky and all went well during your year, if there was something left over at the end of the year, well, that was your profit figure. That was the old way of doing things, and that's still very much the way people look at business now from an accounting point of view and from an analysis point of view. But there was a guy called Mike Michalowicz who wrote a book recently called Profit First, and he asked people to look at your business in a different way. He said the most important thing is to take out the amount of profit that you feel would be a good result for your business each month as you go along, rather than wait until the end of the year to see what happened and were you able to get a profit out of the business. So instead of sales minus expenses equals profit, he urged people to look at it differently, that it's sales minus profits equals expenses. So what does that mean? Well, what it means is that yes, you have a sales target at the start of the year and you endeavor to achieve or overachieve that figure, but you take out the profit on a monthly basis that you feel would be a good recognition of all your effort for the year, but take it out every month rather than have this kind of hit and hope strategy that there might be something left over at the end of the year. And by doing that, it forces you to manage your business in a prudent and efficient way so that the expenses figure in total must be contained within certain parameters to allow you to take out that profit on a monthly basis. So it's a bit like somebody an employee who gets a paycheck, and as soon as the money comes in on the first of the month, a clever, prudent way to manage your finances is to take out the money that you want to give yourself, the savings that you want to keep for yourself, straight away and put that away somewhere else in a different account. And then you, the person, you must manage on the remaining money for the rest of the month, and it forces you to manage and work within constraints so that you can enjoy those savings. The same principle can apply to a business. Take out the profit figure on a monthly basis and force yourself and make it so that your company and all your employees manage your budgets within that parameter so that that profit is always there. If you compare the old way was sales minus expenses equals profit. That was a passive approach. It didn't allow for the uncertainty that could happen in a business. In other words, you could be plowing along through the whole year and you might think things are going well, and it's only when you get your financial results or you get your annual report from your accountant that you realize that after all your effort, you barely made a profit, or worse still, you could even have a small loss. And again, through experience as a business coach, I see a lot of businesses like that when you ask them, well, how is your business doing? They're unable to tell you. It's literally, well, we'll have to wait and see at the end of the year. And it's a crazy way to run a business, because being in business is hard. You take a lot of risk, and there should be a reward for that risk. And the reward is in the profit that's there year in, year out to reflect all your hard work. Also, the old way of looking at it would mean that you wouldn't make allowances for unforeseen expenses. So you could be motoring along, achieving your sales, and then unforeseen expenses would increase, which again would erode that profit figure at the end of the year. So it was quite unpredictable. Again, I referred to it already, it would be like what I would call a hit and hope strategy. And that was the old way. The new way to look at it, the profit first approach, is far more proactive. Firstly, because you as a business owner, you can sit down with your colleagues and your staff and you can set a profit target for the business that's realistic but ambitious for the coming 12 months. And then everything else in the business must bend to meet that profit figure. So if things are tighter on the sales side of it, then the expenses have to be tightened to make sure that you're always able to generate and enjoy that profit figure at the end of each month and at the end of 12 months. It gives you far more clarity because it's been monitored on a regular basis, and you can forward plan. In other words, if you have to adjust throughout the year, you're getting advance notice, so you're still hitting that target at the end of the year for profit, which is the reward for all your hard work. So I strongly urge you to take that approach, the profit first approach, and I wish you continued success in business.